the strangest things about dating has got to be when a guy who is like so not even in your league negs you. Pretty girls, which you all are. This has happened to all of us. It's a principle I call everyone has a Lishad. Lishad was this guy who negged my absolutely stunning, beautiful friend. She literally looks like Scarlett Johansson, and he is this fat, douchey, dumpy guy. He told her she needed Botox and dental work. And she was like mesmerized by him, and we were like, Julia, dude, yo, come on. But she was like hypnotized by him, and he would neg her and neg her and neg her. And like in no realm of time and space should he have even like been allowed to speak to her. She was just so much cooler, sweet, smart. She's a total fact. Anyway, I've always wondered why this happens, because it's happened to me, all more than I care to admit. Well, recently, a guy I went out with explained it to me. It all became very ironic because he was not quite in my league, and he ended up being a little douchey in the end. So, and he said, this is rooted in a dorky guy's first taste of power. Because when you're a dorky guy like the Lishad, fat, dumpy, no social skills, not very smart, hairy in places he shouldn't be hairy, he has not gotten the chance to reject anyone probably ever. And not only now does he get to reject someone, he gets to reject someone who is so not rejectable. So it's like this extra power thing that's feeding his very shriveled, very needy ego. And on the other end, Julia, my friend, couldn't get over it because her ego was caught up in it. It was, why is this happening to me? Her heart wasn't broken, her ego was broken. And a lot of times it's harder to move on from an ego bruise than a broken heart. Because it's like the logic processor is just like jammed up. You're like, why? And you cannot figure it out, and it's never going to make any sense. So now, hopefully, it will. And I know. Why would a guy who can finally like taste the good life with a chick who's like so much better than him, why would he reject her? Men. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude, but they do. And the dude who told me this, he's like, yeah, I know, you're shooting yourself in the foot completely, but you just like can't help it. You just feel you need to taste the power and to balance out all these wrongs that you've been accumulating since like you were 13, and finally you get to be the one doing the picking and the choosing and rejecting, even to your own detriment. Boys, right? Like, I would say, God, I wish I could just be a lesbian, but I mean, as if. Can you imagine dating yourself? No, that's hell on earth. No, thank you very much. Sorry for the long absence, guys, but I am back. And for more, drop me a line here on YouTube only. Leave it as a question, a comment on the page, or send me a private message. No DMs or Snapchats. It's just too hard for me to write back with my thumbs. That's why. And for more tips and tricks, click subscribe and follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at ShallonXO. Stay savage.